we'll see what happens. So I wasn't getting Wi-Fi up at my daughter's house. We're up visiting her at, it's called Bear Lake, half the lake's in Utah, half the lake's in Idaho. It's high mountain. Wi-Fi wasn't cooperating. I came down to the grocery store that has this area where people come and will eat lunch and stuff. It's all closed up, but I snuck in. And I'm hoping that this will work, but I am very grateful for the opportunity to have a store that I can give it a try. So we'll keep it going. Day 5, can you believe it? We've done it. Day 5. And so I hope that this has been a fun thing for you. It's been a way to help you remember the reason for the season, to be grateful, to start our holidays. But I hope most of all that this is something that has started a new or restarted something that we know we should be doing all along anyway. And so we've done it for these 5 days, right? Yay, good job. And I hope we can continue it through the holidays, but now then, I also hope that we continue this on throughout the year and that it becomes a part of who we are. Now, if we do that, not only are we making ourselves feel better, we're making our health, our attitude, our relationships stronger, all of those benefits that are coming in, we're gonna do that. But here's an added bonus, we're making the world a better place. Heaven knows we need that, right? We need help with that right now. And so I'm so grateful for those of you who have come and participated and been a part of this. And so we've had a few that have been able to really come and contribute during the lives, but we've had way many more even watching the replays. And so I just love that. And I'm so thankful for the people who have taken the time to make this a part of their week and then maybe kick-started us off to a good start. So today's assignment was showing our gratitude to people that we don't know, right? And so I have a couple of ideas that might work for you in the future if you want to do something fun. And so you could go to the dollar store and just get a little, box of cheap Christmas cards, right? Dollar store. And then write in them little messages to first responders. And so it could be something as simple and as generic as, I am so grateful for you. And I appreciate all of the risks you take to keep us safe. Merry Christmas. If you see a first responder out and about, chances are you're going to see somebody, right? Either it's a firefighter or a police officer or maybe even an ambulance, driver or whatever. Just hand them a card and walk on. Just say thanks and hand them a card and go. Can you imagine the fun that you would have and the great experience that they're having? And then you're showing your gratitude. You can let your kids draw pictures in them and write your message, and there's just a ton of things that you can do, right? Okay, and you know me and the sticky notes, right? And putting them on cars or in library books, or just just leaving it on as you go out of the like you've checked out at the grocery store, and just reach under and just place it stealthily on the counter of the checkout place and just move along. And I wonder how long it will take for that checker to find it and to see it and just say, thanks for all you do. Thanks for being open. Thanks for whatever it is that you can do. There are a lot of things that we can do for people that we don't know that will show our gratitude for the work that they do, those people behind the scenes. How about those truck drivers? They have a tough job and it's only getting harder, guys. And so maybe something, if you're traveling and you just see a big truck at getting gas and you're getting gas, what can you do to show your appreciation, your gratitude for the job that they have and that they do? If you're staying in a hotel and you have a maid that's coming in and taking care of things. You have a front office staff, right, that are doing things for you. And so what can you do to show your gratitude for those guys as well? So anyway, I hope that you take on this and keep it going. Now, here's the thing. I would love for us to keep this going on our group. And so I'm going to be posting just some things and maybe just hashtag gratitude. I also have an Instagram account, so if I know that you probably, some of you went out of your way to do Facebook with us. I'm putting these up on YouTube as well. And so I also have Instagram, and it's just Little Hearts Academy on Instagram. And so you can just do hashtag gratitude and tag me, Little Hearts Academy, on Instagram. And let's get this thing going. Let's get it rolling. You know, it's so much fun. If you're on, like I get on TikTok once in a while, and I just typed in, on the search, gratitude, hashtag gratitude, and there's just so many things that people are putting up, especially right now, about how grateful they are. Let's join in that. Let's be a part of that. Let's keep each other accountable and doing things. So I took some pictures today on our drive up. I'll be posting them in a little bit because I had to rush and get this done and get here in time. And I'm so grateful, and God's on my side, I think, as the internet is holding pretty well here. So that's great. But let's keep it going. And so just put a picture up in the group and show me what you're grateful for as time goes on. It can be tomorrow, it can be next week, it can be next month. That doesn't matter. I love keeping this going. Now, this is the end of ours. I have a couple of things that I want to ask you. The next time I do a challenge is going to be March. And so if you have some ideas on what you would like the challenge to be on, I would love to do things that would be interesting to you. So you can always let me know on the gratitude on the group. You can let me know on the webpage, on Instagram, whatever way. Just let me know. What are your thoughts on what would you like our next challenge to be on? So just keep in mind it's going to be March, right? And so keep it going. And think about how having a group, right, and having someone to come and listen in, and you get online and you have all of this going on. It's easier and it's more fun to do things when you're part of something like this, right? Well, that goes for parenting as well. And so as we end, I'd love to let you know that I am going to be opening my group parenting. So it's called the Cicerone Society. And it's on my webpage, www.littleheartsacademyusa.com. I am only going to take 20 for this time. Because if we get too many going, and we're, I'm really kind of new at this whole online thing. I've been doing in-person groups and some Zoom groups, but they're with friends that are needing help and they want me to help them out, which I'm happy to do. But this is kind of new for me, so I'm going to actually just keep it to 20, and I want to do 2 groups. I don't want any group over 10, but I'm going to do a daytime group and an evening group because we have listeners and people who are participating in this challenge from all over the world. And in fact, my podcast is in 25 countries around the world that we have listeners. And so if I have those times, that might help some of those people that live in far off areas. I mean, we've got people in Belize and South Africa and Australia and England and Germany. And so it's kind of fun that we've got that going on. So it's going to open tomorrow, okay? And so you can get on, and I would love, we do a monthly thing that we charge for monthly, but I would love for you to think about committing to 4 months, because that's going to give us the time to really delve into, your own personalities and how that works with the personalities of your kids. What are your parenting styles? What are some of the tools that you can have in your pocket that maybe you didn't get from, growing up? Parenting has changed a lot since I was parenting my little guys, and expectations have changed quite a bit. And so we want to figure out how to work within those, whether you want to stay with expectations and do your own thing. That's fine. We're there with you. And so you're also going to have a group like we had here. We're all going to be on Zoom. So it's going to be very interactive. And so I hope that you will take the time to get on. And, if it's not for you, the podcast is there every week. That, of course, isn't a cost to you at all. And so it's if you just go to Imperfect Heroes Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and you'll be able to find us. And we have all kinds of things. This week's episode is, of course, on gratitude, but I've had some on like ADHD, teaching values, how to deal with temper tantrums, we've got a ton, even down to episode 3. Now we're on episode, we're in the high 70s. Well, I think we're on 74. So, but episode 3 is even on dental care, and when do you start brushing your kids' teeth, and how do you make that happen, and what's the best thing? And I have a Dr. Benyon that is talks about that. We've got all kinds of topics for raising kids and how to help them out. So you've always got that, right? And so I'm going to keep this short. I don't know how long my Wi-Fi is going to hold on. And so we're going to keep this kind of short, but please take the time. Oh, one last thing too. For those of you who registered, I've already had some people sign up for their free 1-hour one-on-one with me. And it's been a blast. We've had a lot of fun. And so I've got some set up for next week. And I think I've got 1 or 2 for the week out. No, because that's Thanksgiving week. It's the week after Thanksgiving. I've got a couple set up already too. So feel free to go if you have registered for the class online, and you can still do it. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's only for those who register, and you can get that free 50-minute one-on-one with me. And we can talk about some of the things that are personal to you and specific to you and your family and your kids and your whole life, and whether you're working or not working, and how does that all fit in, and how do I make it all happen. And so I'm here to help. That's what I do. And so I hope that you'll take advantage of that opportunity. So I guess that's it, guys. I feel sad. We're done, but we're done. So thank you so much for being a part of this. Please continue to post pictures of things you're grateful for. Tell the stories of some of the ways that you put your gratitude into action and what the results were for that. We still want to hear from you. And so until next time, let's find joy in parenting. See you later, guys.